Flips across the couch, nonstop talking, and constant snacking are part of my life every day. No, not me. My son Marcus, who's 8 years old and has ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD, is a developmental disorder of self-control. Though normally treated with stimulant medication, there are alternative treatments for self-control related to ADHD. My son Marcus was diagnosed 2 years ago with ADHD, and though medication did help him with focus in the classroom and self-control, there were side effects such as irritability and loss of appetite. So I did my own research and found safe alternatives for him in the treatment of his ADHD. We live in a country where there is a high percentage of children and adults with ADHD. The CDC estimates that there are 3.5 million American youth, ages 4 to 17, that have been diagnosed with ADHD and are being treated with medication. But physical activity and diet and nutrition may be used as alternative treatments for ADHD. So what is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD? According to Dr. Russell Barkley, an expert in ADHD, it is not a matter of just being inattentive or overactive, and it is not temporary or something that you will grow out of. What it is a chronic psychiatric illness. It is a disorder with problems with attention span, impulse control, and activity level. Also reflected in impairment in will or the capacity for a child to control their own behavior relative to the passage of time, like being able to set and keep goals or think about consequences. So to help the brain do its job, we need first to help the body do its job. Large, more intense amounts of physical activity may be used to treat and help with ADHD and self-control. Emerging research suggests the potential of moderately intense exercise, that which raises the heart rate, to help with the inattentive symptoms of ADHD. Animal studies have provided evidence that physical exercise promotes an increase in neuron activity and raises serotonin levels, which will help contribute to brain structure and function. I have witnessed my son regain focus and self-control after running laps around the house, or doing jumping jacks, or getting on his elliptical for 10 minutes. Yes, he has his own. Physical activity has positive effects on your overall health as well. A reduction in body mass and body fat, stronger bones, and greater endurance all contribute to better self-control, clearer thinking, and overall health. Though an exact amount of time has not been determined for ADHD patients, the Department of Health and Human Services has recommended that children and adolescents get a minimum of 60 minutes of exercise every day for overall health. So go, 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 and keep going. Physical activity is good for the brain and the body. But how do we fuel this body to keep it going and still maintain self-control and attentiveness for the brain? Used carefully, diet and nutrition may be used as treatment for ADHD. Elimination of an entire food group would be unhealthy. However, elimination of certain foods and additives could be quite beneficial. One study by the University of Southampton showed that for about 8% of children, elimination of certain foods, additives, and food colors resulted in significant improvement in their ADHD symptoms. My nephew, who is 13 years old, reacts significantly to food dyes. Diagnosed at age 5, my sister has found that the caramel coloring found in a lot of different foods affects him the most severe, whereas yellow colors are most ineffective. He is more aggressive, abrasive, and disobedient when he has had the caramel coloring. Remember to check those labels. The impact of nutrition on children with ADHD study demonstrated significant symptom reduction in individuals with ADHD when food additives and colors were eliminated. Also, sugar consumption was also found to increase hyperactivity in children and should be eliminated or kept at a minimum. It is recommended that children get no more than 10% of their calorie intake a day from sugar. A clean diet filled with nutrient-rich foods is going to play the best positive role in ADHD. Psychiatric Times states that a clean diet consisting of healthy fats, whole grains, and fresh fruits and vegetables will improve overall health as well as reducing ADHD symptoms. However, due to inaccessibility to fresh produce and soil depletion, vitamin supplementation may be necessary. PUFAs, or polyunsaturated fatty acids, like omega-3 and omega-6s, along with BSM supplements, which are broad-spectrum micronutrients, help provide the nutrients needed for optimal brain functioning. Omega-3 fatty supplements, otherwise known as fish oil pills, and a multivitamin have had great effect on my son, Marcus. So, in conclusion, if I still have your attention, physical activity as well as diet and nutrition may be used as alternative treatments for ADHD. Moderately intense exercise, a healthy, clean diet, vitamin supplements, and the elimination of dyes and additives all add up to healthy alternative treatments for ADHD. It's not conclusive or for everyone, but it is a possible alternative to taking a stimulant medication for the rest of your life.